sunny, it's beautiful. I'm sitting here on the cliffs in Brittany, Bretagne. Every time I'm here in Brittany, I just love it. It's beautiful, but people are always very friendly. They have their own language here, Breton, which is related to the Gaelic in Wales. We're cycling the V5 route. Some parts are really well signposted, other parts aren't signposted at all. And there's a lot of lighthouses that you pass, which is, I think, really cool. A lot of different kind of lighthouses with a big history. It's actually the place in the world with the most lighthouses in such a small area. This is Brignogan. We just cycled for like 2 minutes. And then we found this place. It's very beautiful, the colors. Because the sunlit so blue and it's the ocean. I mean, it's as blue as Jamila's shoes. The good thing is we have a very short day today. Just under 30 kilometers, so you can just sit here and then, eat something and we go on. Wow. It's so quiet. Imagine if you live here, wow. I love Brittany. It's just, every time I'm here, straight away I love it. There's this really relaxed feeling, beautiful nature. There's a lot of history in Brittany. A lot of people actually talk Breton here. It's a Celtic language. Someone told me yesterday she's around 30 years old and her mother hardly speaks any Breton because she wasn't allowed to talk it because she had to talk French. Yeah, nasty government. But her grandmother speaks a lot of Breton and it's coming back now. So they're teaching it in schools again. I think it's really good because in Ireland, for example, they still speak Gaelic in the west of the country, but the east, a lot of people don't have the knowledge anymore, and they all speak English, which is actually the language of the conquerors. So, yeah, in the past, there were a lot of French leaders that didn't like people talking another language. They all had to be French, so a beautiful spot. Hello. Got some local Coke from Brittany. This is a menhir. People thought this was an important site. There used to be 5 of these menhirs in the region. This is the only one left. I always think it's kind of cool, that it's this ancient stone being here for a long, long time. Yeah. Getting a bit windy now. It's more the Breton weather cool. Can you imagine that this rock has been standing here for centuries? Wow. Just read that there used to be a standing stone. I think only this is remaining, and it was just enough to visit the standing stone, the menhir, to get rid of your reuma. So that's good. So maybe maybe I can get rid of it by just being here. But look, it's a very beautiful spot. So later they put the chapel here when people brought Christianity over here. When cycling, you see a lot of these very small islands, just connected by land by sand, but when it's high tide, it's an island. In the old days, people used to live there, and I actually found some old tombs where people were buried. Unfortunately, they got damaged while they were trying to take rocks out for buildings in the 19th century. But yeah, in the old days, people used to live here. And, hard life, hard enough, because well, now the sea is very calm, but if it's stormy weather, high waves, and yeah. And as you can see, there's no one here. You're mainly cycling on the road, but it's, well, now we're here in spring and it's very, very quiet. Maybe in the summer, yeah, I think it will get a bit more crowded. But if now it's June and it's yeah, you have the road almost for yourself. Just a few parts here on a busy road. Some parts are really flat, other parts are hilly. Not so steep. Today there's some climbing involved. Whew, that's for sure. The first day was like almost flat, just a few hills. The second day was more hilly. Today, some serious climbs, but manageable, you know. They're not really long climbs, but a bit steeper because there's cliffs here, so beautiful though. A lot of variation in this cycling route. First you had all these zones in the sea, and then you have the cliffs, some green areas like here. When they're having their lunch, between around 12 and 2, it's quiet, and then when they're finished their lunch, you see a lot of people again. Thank you all for watching. If you like this video, you can put a thumb up, and if you'd like to subscribe, that would be cool too. So see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. just got at this restaurant and they're going to have a big fest tonight, so I just put the fire on. And I was just inside and there was a pig lying on the floor, so I guess they're going to eat some pork tonight. So the whole day they're preparing for this fest. Special party tonight. And have good coffee. Oh, and she just refused to tip. I wanted to tip her and she says, no, no, no.